by myself.
Good. That's a fun way to do it.
Fuck yeah.
Chopping outlines at home.
Yeah. I'd change outfits and come back in and be a different guy doing it.
Dude, ready to get you know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm illuminated now, I make a move, start of waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time.
Yo, what up, everybody?
Gonna send this one out to all the ravers that go out on the weekend all over the UK. Just keep raving until they run.
What's up, Jeffrey?
You know this one. This one's yours and it's raw.
What are you doing? Yes. So now, I don't know if I'll be able to make it to Virginia because I got an offer to do a event down here or some. But I don't know. I know I need to. We're working on it. I want like to be working on like 2 more out there.
Hey. Oh shit, that's loud. What are you doing?
Dude, check it out. Speaking of, you guys don't know. Booyah. I can do it like this because it's a hybrid issue. Huh?
Oh, I hate that. My dad's car.
Hybrid issue. Boom.
I mean,
Shout out to Puff the Parrot for sharing the. I think this is the first hybrid edition. I think.
Girl, nothing. Get my mom from work.
So, including this one, with this one, including this one, and another one, and then the Cannibals, which is coming out. I'll be part of it. Whoa. My wife just got off work. That'll be 3 comments. 1 series is just my series, and then I appear in the Hemp Family, Hemp Father, and the Hemp Family series.
Black and red accessories, girl.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
Did you have a good day?
No. I had a rough day.
You had a rough day today. I'm sorry, babe. Why?
Lost somebody's goddamn key. Ended up finding it. It had fallen off of its peg inside the podium.
Oh, I was here when that happened.
Into the tissue box.
Yeah, but you found it though.
Yeah, but still. 30 minutes of ugh. And a whole bunch of fucking tickets were like crisscross applesauce and fucked up and missing in action, and people can't spell people's names, put the right information, didn't get tickets entered at all in a couple of cases.
Well, you want to know something fucked up I read on fucking Facebook?
What's that?
So I come across this post where I don't know who they were, but they fucking posted some shit on fucking Facebook about getting caught at a hotel getting their dick sucked. And I was like,
isn't that what you're supposed to do at a hotel?
I don't know.
Hotel, motel?
No, it was by a valet driver.
Ain't that funny?
A valet person. And I was like,
what the plane is that?
I don't know. And I was like, that's a jet. I was like, I wonder if my wife knows about that. Anything about that? I was like,
somebody got caught getting sucked off by a valet person?
Yes. I guess a valet person or something like that.
So the valet person really is the one that got caught.
Yeah.
Sucks for them. Twice.
I was like, dude, that's some funny ass shit. I was like, dude, I bet you that. I was like, I wonder if it was big.
Or Alyssa.
Hi.
No.
The girl that would like to have sex in
at the
old hotel. She's worked at a couple of other hotels since that time and is currently at the AC/Hilton/Hyatt. They just float her ass around.
Bet, girl. Bye.
Are you hot, babe? Look at all the windows.
Oh, that feels so amazing.
Oh, does that feel good?
Oh my god.
Oh God, does it feel like my orgasms I give you?
Whoa, settle down, my daughter.
Sorry.
In the presence of...
We're a progressive family.
Okay. You is a progressive family. I am just trying to keep up with your progression.
Oh shit! Oh, my dollars! God damn, that was my dollar bill!
Oh, that sucks ass.
God damn it!
I don't like losing money though.
Yeah, maybe a homeless person will find it.
Hopefully it's a good homeless, not a bad homeless.
I hope they put it towards a fucking rocket crack and it makes them happy.
I hope it's a good homeless and not a bad homeless.
Homeless people got to get fucked up too, I guess, you know?
Some of them don't want to get fucked up. Some of them are just trying to be alive. I got 2 more monsters today from a couple of homeless motherfuckers.
Oh, dude, I got a, so down here we got those big ones. Those big nitrous tanks. I need to go get one right now. Let's go get one, huh?
Okay.
Can we?
Why not?
Whoa! Put that down right now. You almost made me swerve off the fucking road. Put that in the left
You
arm.
almost made yourself swerve.
Please.
It
I'm
was
sorry.
already on the way
I know.
to that.
I know, but I'm sorry.
I didn't want to fight the wind and possibly tear a page, so I let it go back with the wind a little bit.
Okay, but it scared me. It scared me. I almost drove off the road.
You are a fearful person.
Mom, just sit down.
That was a comic book. Yeah, we got these big nitrous tanks out here too. I think we're gonna go buy one right now.
Just sit down, let me do it.
Right?
All the way to Bramble by myself.
Well, you want to see how well you handle it.
And I
Oh, if you have mids, then
we're going to get a night.
then I could really get the comic book going a little bit. Make sure it gets out here soon by
Midget like money.
No, I was saying so I can finish up the comic book and I can send out a last little package and so I can get it printed off and be done.
I'm saying midget like money.
No, that's what he's smoking his mids. I was like, oh well, fuck, dude, I should get you some fucking
Some top shelf.
some better.
Some gas. Some loud.
No, the comic book didn't fly out. No, absolutely not. You would have the feed would have gone like this. It would have been like this. Oh,
and you would have heard.
yeah, and then I would have been like, I'm sorry, my wife is going to see a little less of me out of her left eye now. Okay, but that's all.
And that was the last you heard of Hooligan Bean. Lay hands on me, see what happens.
I want to when it I'd say I'd love to do a. How hard would it be for you to like put together something like where like we did the drop at like Planet 13, like the release at Planet 13? Like, that would be really cool. That would be really cool, huh?
Yes.
Do a drop party for the comic book in Vegas at Planet 13. To have like a show, a comedy show or something like that.
I like all of that so far. Yeah. I mean, they would
Of
go
course,
together.
hosted by Jeffrey, and then he can have like, you know, some of it. Do not, and I think so. I was thinking about it, and
Woo!
oh Jesus, truck drivers. I was thinking, like, I love like Bad Friends podcast, you know, with Bobby Lee and Anderson,
That's
and
funny.
I was like, dude, that's the format that me and Hempy should do. Is that kind of where we go and we interview like you know, music people and stuff like that. It doesn't have to just be in the cannabis industry, like all, you know what I'm saying, but have the format like that where it's so we can do like live shows, you know what I mean, like
Yeah, and have people of interest on there.
exactly, yeah. I
You
like
can call it laugh out loud. You smoking some loud, laughing, cutting it up.
well that and Chad, Chad's found this newfound interest and love in like regardless of his well-being, which you know that's him or whatever.
Right.
But he's doing the right thing. But I told him, I'm like, man, bro, you gotta be careful on that shit. But kind of like doing like what Cat Williams does, just goes out and like calls out, like he's been calling out people in the industry and like
Nobody's gonna notice him missing like they would Cat Williams, and Cat would barely.
dude,
be
they would
noticed.
notice if Hempy was missing here in
They
Oklahoma.
would notice if Cat Williams was missing, but that motherfucking shit is still a risk, and it is real.
So It's-
I'm not saying
dude,
don't do it. I'm
and
just saying.
and now you have and Andrew Tate's the king, dude. I love Andrew Tate.
Tate has got arrested twice
Nope,
for nothing.
he's yeah. Oh, I know, but he's already released. He already did a podcast right after that, an emergency
Y'all
meeting.
go ahead and do all that. That's an extra, just for a hobby.
That shit's crazy. That knowing damn well Andrew and Tristan didn't fucking do nothing, trying to do something back from 2012. The UK tried to do some shit, and they tried to get Romania to do their dirty work by saying, because Romania has this thing where if they think you're a criminal or whatever, they can hold you in prison until your trial.
with no charges or
With-
information on it, huh?
With just because based upon the assumption that you're possibly you're a bad person and da 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 and blah blah blah, and so that was what UK was trying to get them on, was like basically saying, oh look these guys are bad, you should hold them in jail until their court date.
Until they can be dealt with.
But thank God for a Romanian judge. She looked at it and instantly was like, nope, not happening. I'm not putting them in. Once this is over with here, they're done here, then you guys can, yeah, fine, you can have your citizens back, whatever. But like, because the Romanian case is falling apart. They don't have anything on them. Nobody has anything on them. They haven't done nothing wrong.
That's what they try to trump up charges on them, like Trump.
I think that's where the whole Trump up charges. Man, those charges are trumped up. I've never heard that until just recently.
They just trumping up fucking false charges and shit. And Trump is living the definition. He's got broad.
But imagine that, babe.
being held in prison just cause.
Imagine like
Or just
it's happened to one of my friends, as a matter of fact, and he lost a fucking a business because of it and shit. If someone was like, if someone and someone were married and someone said 10 years ago, hooligan what were they charged with? Sexual aggression or something like that? Meaning like they had sex with somebody too aggressive. I don't know what it was. Something like.
Wow.
And supposedly, but here's the thing, that case was already dropped.
They charge him for the same thing 2 times.
Oh, what's up, Matt Clark? No,
Matt.
yeah. So these 2 girls got this fucking some little pussy man that's like 2 foot tall to go in and get some fucking buddy and the UK to reopen this whole thing. And
That's for
the bitches didn't even have anything. They've already been caught, like, with their phones, trying to bribe and blackmail Andrew.
extortion artists, huh?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It's things like this, ladies. It's things like this right here that makes it hard for someone that's really been abused or something like that to... They feel like they're not going to get any credit because you have dumbass bitches out there that are like, oh, blah, 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 because they see an opportunity to grab money.
Yeah, they've been actually victimized and harmed, and they're dealing with fucking skepticism.
Yeah, because
which is hard to deal with when you're already insecure and victimized and shit.
exactly.
That's
And so
bullshit.
look at that big ass X right there.
That means those bitches are fucking victimizing victims twice.
Snap into us. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. The Macho Man Randy Savage. Step into a Slim Jim. Ooh yeah. I love Macho Man. Hey, you know what? That guy did more cocaine. I bet you know a little bit. There are so many fucking stories about like the WWE and like the famous fucking plane ride and shit where fucking, oh god, some crazy ass shit. What up, Nick Smith? What up? You guys want to know something? Me and Nick Smith used to drive around in a motherfucking purple. I'm talking about like royal purple Blazer, beating out of control, smoking weed before we go in and fucking machine some fucking tools and shit. I'm surprised nobody got sucked into a lathe or some shit like that. Like, I'm surprised Omar didn't ever get sucked into a lathe. Oh, and by the way, Omar was a white guy. Yeah. First Omar I ever met that was white. And the only one that I've ever met. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty crazy, huh?
Was he white? White? He wasn't.
He was white. He was white. If you know who Dale Crookshanks is, he looked like Dale Crookshanks, I
Oh,
think.
so he a dirty white?
No, he was just like kind of like
He's just a white
he
guy.
he was black inside, I think.
Oh, I see. He's a ghetto white.
No, he wasn't necessarily ghetto. I mean, he dressed better than I did.
Oh, so he was just the street.
He
had a little
he
urban
felt like
in
our
him.
daughter, kind of.
A little bit of urban in him.
Yeah, our daughter's actually urban. Did you know? Funny thing, I never knew this, and now I feel bad saying it because I love saying it. It's one of my favorite things because there's a lot of people that rub me this way, and so I call them a bugaboo. You know, I'm like, stop being a fucking bugaboo.
That means a pest.
Well, so I thought. Bugaboo actually, and you know, nobody can say I'm racist, so I'm allowed to say this word. Okay? So, bugaboo is a break off or a shortened,
Like
short.
a synonym.
It's like a synonym for. Are you ready for this? Jigaboo.
Woo, he went there.
I fucking never knew that.
Neither did I. I thought it was a
Is that
pest.
not fucked up? I thought it was a pest. I thought a bugaboo was a pest. But it seems to be that bugaboo, once again, one of my favorite childhood and adult things, really, because that's my favorite thing to call a fucking adult is a fucking bugaboo.
Yeah, quit being such a fucking pain in my ass pest.
But see, now every time I say bugaboo, I'm actually just shortening the word, you know. Whoa!
They tried to kill us today.
We almost died.
Trying to murder
Now,
us.
I'm not doing that in any kind of hate speech, or I'm just, that, like, I just learned this shit today. Like, this is no fun, like, I'm, you know what I mean? Just like, I know you guys have those grandparents, like, look, I was adopted, okay? But there's still, you know, anyway, I heard things like jig, and I thought they were, and we're always fishing, and they like, oh, blah, 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 and then they use the word jig, but they weren't talking, you know, they weren't handing them a lure or anything like that.
A dance, doing a jig.
Yep. and they're, once again, another one. Hey, man, he's doing the jig. They're actually, what they're really saying is, he's dancing like he's black.
I thought he was dancing around the topic.
It's a racist way or a derogatory way of describing someone, a person that's dancing.
Around the topic.
No. Like when you're like. That's why the only other word jig is in is an Irish jig.
Yeah.
Now, do you know why? Because Irish people were just like niggers back then. Yes, they were too. They were equally as bad back. Protestant white person, they were a negroid. So that's why
where the word came from, though.
I just read it. You just read it. What are you talking? Are you gonna argue with me on this?
Yeah, because I just feel argumentative.
No, it's because you're Irish. I see what it
I
is.
feel like we were dancing a jig way before there was racisms like this.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure an Irish person ain't gonna come up with a fucking word jig. It's gonna sound something way more Irish than jig. I feel.
Oh, you want to dance a jig with me, lad?
That doesn't sound like Irish. A jig does not sound like. It sounds. Now that I say it more, it sounds racist. Like a jig. There's nothing more than it. You know.
But you know, a jig as a lure for fishing purposes, it bounces around and stuff, kind of like the dance.
What did and once again, this is a character in a book, Tom Sawyer. What was Nigger Jim's favorite thing to do?
I don't know, fish.
Exactly.
I like to fish too, though.
Look,
but I guess I'm a Negro.
no, I'm just, and you know what? None of this probably goes with you. You know, it probably is a coincidence, but I'm just telling you what the dictionary explained and how it broke it down and all the.
I feel like derogatory slurs are not usually very smart, so.
I don't either.
That could be.
I don't recognize ignorance.
I don't.
Except for myself.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I'm ignorant.
Oh yeah. Everybody got their ignorant moments, but that doesn't necessarily.
I mean, you have more than me, but I mean.
That's not true.
Why would you say that's not true?
Because you're ignorant sometimes, and you blame me for being the ignorant one because you don't want to accept be accountable for your ignorance. So
Here's the thing.
So you push off the ignorance.
No, I don't. I am just using a simple thing that what you told me. Everything that I do affects you too, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. It shouldn't, because if someone's like, oh, there's Hooligan, he's a piece of shit. So I guess his wife's a piece of shit too.
It affects me.
No, it doesn't affect you.
It
If
does
someone
too.
thinks I'm a piece of shit, that doesn't affect you at all. Why would you give a fuck?
Because
And why would they think that you were a piece of shit? Because as a matter of fact, there's a lot of people that think I'm a douchebag and that you're a great.
Why would she marry that idiot?
Yeah, that's what they think.
Now they're questioning my fucking ability to make sound decisions.
It's always got to be about you, doesn't it? What about me? They think I'm a piece of shit. What about that?
Well, that's pretty straightforward. There's no
I don't
explanation necessary.
I don't mind. If they think I'm that big of a piece of shit, they'll come out there and throw a fucking balls at my head and try to dunk me in a fucking. I think I'm gonna have them fill the dunk tank up with like something really disturbing though. So it may,
Slime or something.
no, not slime, dude. Like urine.
That's fucked up. Do you want to get dunked in a big pool of urine?
I mean,
It's a pee pool. Dunk Hooligan in the pee pool. You're not coming home to me after that day. You going to somewhere else. You going to a motel and getting showered up about 5 times, 6 times more. Then you can bring your pissy ass home. Oh, how fun.
yes, derogatory comments are ignorant, Matt.
Yep. See? Valid.
Hey, Matt, remember that one time when I was all getting mad at Vanessa and then you like choked me out and I passed out and then I woke up? that, ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the reasons why I don't drink alcohol anymore. Because all of a sudden, Hooligan Bean thinks he's a UFC fighter.
And he is clearly not.
And I'm clearly not a UFC fighter.
Matt Clark is pretty close to one.
But
though.
Matt Clark now he knows jiu-jitsu. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. And,
practical knowledge.
but, you know, Hooligan Bean, you know, and he stands about 3 feet taller than me, about 2 foot. He's about 6'6"?
He's over 6 foot tall, baby.
He's over 6 foot tall. Definitely, he's taller than me, and he's I mean, all muscle. You know, I'm chubby. I got titties and shit. You know,
He's got them long arms and long legs.
yeah, and he's got long arms. He's like a motherfucking. Dude, you know who he's like? He's like this motherfucking O'Malley boy. This Shane O'Malley, Sugar Sean. Even though the guy's I think the guy's got a little bit of fucking sugar in his tank
Why would you think?
because he's taking my style. He likes lots of bright colors and stuff, and he looks weird in it.
And that,
But he's a badass. He fucks you up real quick.
okay.
Speaking of fights coming up, just announced again, everybody already knows about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul or Logan.
It's Jake Paul, not Logan.
All right, it's Jake Paul, yeah.
That poor little white boy gonna get dealt.
And, you know, I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't give a fuck about your age. I have seen, it's been on TikTok. I've seen like a 7-year-old man get in the ring and whoop the fucking brakes off a fucking like 21-year-old, 23-year-old in the ring.
Hard muscle and experience.
Are we going by grandma?
You can't outfox an old silver
Yes,
fox.
we're going by grandma's. You know what I mean?
He knows what he's doing
I think,
without thinking about it.
here's my thing. I don't want to believe that Mike Tyson sold out or anything like that, blah, blah. My thinking is Mike Tyson just doing this, just to shut Jake the fuck up.
Yeah. No, I hate that because then I feel like when I slow down, they're gonna like.
Because it's like, I mean, Jake wants to get into boxing. He is serious about. But the only reason you want to fight Mike Tyson is to try to humiliate
It's because
the
he
king.
wants your reputation to be, he's so badass.
Yeah, he wants a reputation of being, I beat Mike Tyson. Dude.
You're not fixing to beat Mike
Oh,
Tyson.
yeah,
boy.
look at that missile just turning. Look at that turn that it did.
Yeah, that
Look
is
at
so
that.
freaking nuts. What are they doing up there? Nuts. And
So, am I going to watch it? Well, hell yeah, I'm going to watch it. And my prediction is by the fourth round, if there is a fourth round,
night.
Jake's going to be out by the fourth round, before the fourth round.
He's gonna be beaten and bloody.
I'm going to call it a 1989 rematch, and we're going to go back and it's going to be Jake Paul instead of Michael Spinks.
That's where they got up with the name Spanx.
No, Spinks.
Yeah, girl, I know.
Like sphincter muscle.
Spinks got spanked.
Yeah, I went like this.
Flop like fish.
I was like this.
That's when you say no. I'm actually.
You know, like when
Got straight rigor mortis and shit.
like rigor mortis and shit. Like, I love it when you see people get knocked out and their fucking face like
Yeah,
they're just
seize
fucking
up and shit.
like they're just surprised as fuck they just got knocked the fuck out, and it sticks. Babe, if I ever die, make sure nobody sees what I look like when I die. I
I'm
don't.
taking pictures and putting it all over social
Dude, bullshit.
media.
Like, I don't want, like, my greatest fear about death is looking stupid when I die.
Okay.
Like, hopefully,
Don't put a red nose on you.
like,
when you
hopefully
die.
I don't die going out screaming like, ah! Ah! You know, some shit like
Your
that.
face gonna stick like that, like your mama always used to say.
Yeah, or something like, I don't get surprised and I'm like,
Said something I said.
you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
fucking funny to think about.
Like a little.
I put a little
and I
white
damn
nose
sure don't want to
on
die in a hospital bed like this.
No, I can't help it.
Oh yeah, with your face all sunk in and shit.
Yeah, when someone goes on a ventilator,
Am I supposed to, like, help
and they're on a-
myself
on a-
or laugh?
Ooh, that's
the ventilator,
sad way to-
every single person that I've seen that are dying like that look the same. They look like this.
You don't.
like they just
Look,
gasped to their
like they've
last
already passed, like
gasp
they're,
of breath.
yeah, like they're like cheeks are all sunk in. It looks like they're drained of all their
Well, they
human
are.
soul and shit. Like, they're already gone, pretty much, in my mind.
Yeah.
So know this: if you're my friend, and all of a sudden, you get in some horrible accident, and you're on a ventilator, my duty is I will probably be there, and I will probably sneakily
Going to
blow
be
an air
in there
bubble
and
into
pull
your
the cord on
motherfucking
you.
No, not yet.
thing, or I'll pull the cord on you.
Yeah.
And if I prematurely
We're going by my
pull it,
grandma's
and you would have
place,
came out of it,
my clothes.
just know this: I'm sorry, but
Girl, my
bro,
grandma
look,
let me
I
drive
thought you were gonna be a
all the way to my
fucking
grandma's
vegetable
side,
and
so-
just be sitting on a ventilator the rest of your life.
Dude,
And plus, I was
look.
tired of changing your fucking shit diapers.
Dude, look.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, but for real though, I would. I'd be the first person and blow an air bubble in that
I'm
movie.
trying to be
And that's
with
where
the car around this summer.
It's not wise to have stupid friends.
Look,
I know,
They do
I
some
need
stupid ass shit like pull the cord on you to try to help you and kill your opportunity to come back to life.
no man, if I get put in that position, then once you get put in that position, you're not gonna be like, you might come back, but you won't be the, like, you're gonna be more of a burden on people. Like, when I get to that point, like, I'm just gonna let everybody know right now, like, my goal, like, my plan is when I get that old and, you know, I can't move around, or I get, cancer. I'm going to do things that I want to do, blah, blah. But when the time comes, so that my wife, my kids don't have to keep paying outrageous hospital bills, I'm going and I'm going to find the biggest pile of Betty I can get. And I'm going to order it on over to the house. I'm going to have it Uber on over, right? Or whatever. I don't know. I'll be in a wheelchair.
Have that shit delivered.
Somehow I'll do something. And I'm going out like happy.
Amphetamine or what's it
Girl,
called?
mine, I'm the
Because I believe in like tribal law, like basically like if we were in the jungle and we were part of a tribe,
You would be dead already.
and I was 21 years old, or we'll say 19, and I broke my back,
Dropping young lad.
I would make sure that my family went right out into the forest, made me up a cocktail of night, don't wake up, have good
Go find me
dreams,
some of that nightshade, bitches.
and I would go ahead and cross over to the other side, because I would know that by me not working and when I should be functioning at 19 years, and no longer a contribution, but only a burden, because people, oh, you're not a burden. It's all right. I love you. You're a burden, period. Like, don't let anybody, oh, you're not a burden. You are a fucking burden.
If you're lazy, you're a burden too, by the by.
Like, and I'm talking purely as in like there's only so much food for the season. There's only so much, you know what I'm saying? And
I can't be plucking berries for your infirmed self.
you know what I mean? That's it. I mean, look, babe, if we were in a tribe and all of a sudden you became crippled, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I love you to death, but
You pressure point me just so I looked crippled for a second, just so you can be like, oh, sorry, the bitch is out.
that's a lie.
Is it?
Like if Shamali came out, like with a club foot or something, a short foot or something, like we would probably wrap her up in a blanket
Arms or some shit.
and take her out to the jungle and set her down and then walk away.
Towel on her fucking face and
No.
leave her in the middle of the
No.
woods to die.
No, we would just set her out there and because they got to hear the the noise and then to attract the.
Oh, so you're just gonna put her out there so she can be food for some animal and let her be fucking eaten alive as a small child for her Tyrannosaurus Rex arms and her club foot? So mean.
Because you don't have time.
I'm gonna
Look,
rescue my baby from the woods and her daddy both.
I'm just being. That's what they did back
I
then.
know
I'm not
that's
saying.
what they did. They still do that in some tribals, but I just
Like
can't
I
do
don't.
that.
I would not, look. And here's the thing. I couldn't imagine being put in that position.
Oh well, thank you very much. I refuse.
Or what if you're just out there and you're giving your babies a bath out by the Nile River, and all of a sudden your 6-year-old's like, "Mommy, look!" And the fucking giant gator comes and snaps your fucking child in half. So you have half of his body sitting up on shore, and the other half is
Pops
just
out of the water with a mouthful of child. And
Yeah.
and that was the last of that.
like.
I saw a video about
I
that.
saw that shit happen on some
It was a
video.
3-year-old though.
It's crazy though.
That
Like they
motherfucker-
know the risk.
Nope.
It's like they know the risk, but they still all
Let their child play in the damn shallow
Yeah,
water
that's-
by the edge. Damn alligator's like, ooh, free food.
I would think by now
Those humans must love me.
you would think that they would have trained those alligators somehow,
Or
like became
just
friends
not
with
put
them.
their babies in alligator waters to play like it's a shallow pool.
Yeah, maybe maybe they should,
Maybe that's how they keep surplus population at bay.
be like, oh, let the Agnew family, the family go down there. Make sure she takes her kids too, because we got to get rid of some of these tribe members getting too large.
Yeah,
And that little one can't run very fast. That's fucked up, Vanessa. Why would you suggest something like that?
I would not necessarily be the one. I can't say nothing about the man I married, though. Don't judge me. Okay, I'm feeling judged. Just kidding. Unlock lock.
Okay, look, don't.
That's the name of my fucking tribal baby. Leave me alone. Unlock lock.
So, some more interesting things that I found out today. Charlize Theron went over and went and adopted some children, and they're all transsexuals. She made them all transsexuals.
She know how to change a kid from normal to fucking.
That's crazy to me. You get ripped from your wherever.
Raising a bunch of confused little fucking adopted babies. Poor things.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's crazy. It's a shame. Angelina needs to have a conversation
And
with her.
and everybody's talking about John Cena.
Why? Because he wears
Oh,
dress and
Buzz.
lipstick and come out naked.
And everybody, if you already know, it's not everybody, like, if you couldn't see that as being a humiliation ritual, then, you know.
I'm just saying, they got to keep those motherfuckers in their place.
Look, I know because I set up humiliation ceremonies for myself all the time trying to get into the fucking club. You know what I mean?
They don't count like that.
Oh.
Somebody else got to be the one to embarrass the dog shit out of you.
I don't really get embarrassed.
Oh, yeah, I've embarrassed you.
No, you haven't.
You've told me that was humiliating.
That's because of the way you were acting.
Oh, and that embarrassed you?
I don't want to talk about that.
See? Anybody can be.
It should be embarrassing to you too, my
It's
wife.
not embarrassing to me. I have enough emotional intelligence and broad shoulders to embrace, acknowledge,
If you had
and
enough
process through
emotional whatever intelligence,
all of
then you
my
wouldn't
fucking-
act like that, react like that, because it's just
I
a
react
name.
like that. If it is what it is, you can be sensitive to my feelings and my circumstances, or you can suck a toe.
But there is no circumstance. That's what I'm trying to say. So nobody's going to be. People are going to think it's weird because there was nothing.
Okay. Well, let them think what they want to think. It's my life experience.
I don't know. I don't understand my wife. She flip flops so much.
I'm not flip flopping. I'm staying right the fuck where I'm at.
Well, then I told you what was going to happen. If that was the case, like.
What? Acknowledge that I'm allowed to feel things, and I've gone through things that made me feel things. Ah, my head is itching.
You allowed something that was not true. See, you're. So, are you disagreeing on that part? Was it true?
How would I be able to say that in your face?
Okay, never
right
mind.
now?
Never mind. That's cool. All right, you already know the
The what?
the circumstance behind it. So you made your
That's
decision.
why I
That's
said
cool.
that I'm not gonna be able to say nothing about that.
Well, no, you have to say something because
I don't
it's
have
based
to.
upon. Well, then
I can
that's cool. Then I got.
own
Then I know
how
what
I
I need
feel
to do.
about things and what I felt about things and what it put me through and
You
my
put what
life
you put
experience
yourself through, right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I didn't
so
do
sorry.
anything.
You're right. I'm wrong. As per usual.
Here we go. Well, now I got to get off because now I got a reminder what the fuck is fixing to happen. So
Now I gotta be punished.
you're not being punished.
I
You're just
don't-
throwing away our marriage. That's all.
Well, apparently I'm being punished because I don't want to get into some shit.
No, because
I'm allowed to.
you're
going to
sit and
what I
believe
fucking
a lie
felt.
that
I
you
didn't
made up
say
in
I
your
was
head.
believing anything. I said I
And-
am allowed to own my experiences and what I went
see
through.
now you're trying to get it out like you didn't.
No,
like,
I'm
see
not.
what I'm saying?
saying
What you're
exactly
trying to do?
the same shit that I've
Do you
said
believe it
and
or not?
said
That's the
and
only
said.
answer. I got it. I only need to know that answer. And if you don't want to give me that answer, then that
I'm not
you
engaging
basically
in this
did get my
conversation
answer.
with you anymore, and I said that a minute ago.
Okay,
and I'm
I got my
saying it
answer.
still, and I'm not going to say it again. The damn conversation ended the other fucking last time.
Yeah,
or
that's
the time
because you
before
lied
that.
to me, obviously.
I didn't lie to you.
Well, yeah, you did because you were like, oh, I don't. Okay,
you
well,
talking
now you're a
about?
liar. So
Now I'm a liar too. Boy, I'm just a lot of things, but not dismissed.
no, your claims and accusations were
I didn't
dismissed
make
because
a
they
claim
were.
nor an accusation.
You did to me,
I
right to my
was just
face.
sitting here, owning my phone,
I'm not-
my own self, and my
Babe,
own
we're talking about the
experiences.
situation. Don't be dumb.
You don't be dumb.
Because you're doing it for. I mean, come on now. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And do you know what
Stop
I'm talking
it.
about?
So just stop right now. Like while you're ahead, just. I mean,
I would, but you won't stop. So it just
Well,
keeps
because
going and going and going because you keep it going.
the Tates are going through the same thing right now. A woman running her dick suckers.
Oh, okay. Because of the innocent
No, because you're
boy.
wrong. And you're gonna like
And you
like
take
that.
no responsibility.
Yeah,
for
because
any
that
of
was
it
my
whatsoever.
character.
You
No, I
nothing
don't. No, I don't.
At all
None.
would have led me to believe anything,
Nope.
even if it was erroneous.
Well, let's see here. Before that ever happened, no problem ever.
You're right, because I'm not a jealous person. Unless I've got a fucking reason to feel like there's a situation involved.
It's because you were in a bad place yourself, so therefore you started letting your head get to you because you were always staying at home.
Crazy.
No, I'm going to tell the whole story now.
You go ahead and let them know how crazy I am. And be dismissive.
So notice the word she's using? I never said she's crazy. So
Oh, yes,
this
you
is
have. Yes, you have.
No, we're talking about right now, Danessa. That's what you do. You try to bring up all this old. Oh, yes, you
that
have.
what you're
No,
doing?
we're talking about right now. That's why we never. That's why we never solve anything. Is because you never want to talk about right here and now. You always got to talk about something blah blah blah. Because you never want to
Isn't
own
that
up
what
for the
you're
shit that
doing?
you're doing at this moment.
How am I supposed to talk about something that was in the past that you brought up if I can't bring it up because it's in the past? That don't make no sense.
Because I
Oh,
brought
you
it up.
can,
Just
but I
that's
can't.
called a test to see how you were going to act. Because you were all like, "Oh no, I don't care about it. It's oh blah blah." But that's what that's
The point is,
exactly.
you don't give a shit how
No,
I feel.
I don't. Not
Period.
on that situation. I sure as hell don't.
You pick and choose. You either care or you don't care.
If
That's the
it's
way I
true
feel.
and you feel bad about something, blah blah, I care. I'm not going to care about
If
you
you
making
feel
something
it.
up in your head. You didn't care about when I fucking thought you were doing
been
whatever with
so
Jason.
delusional.
Jason did I? No, you didn't.
You didn't tell me that until years and years later.
Oh God, whatever. That's
That's
okay.
not you didn't tell me that until this topic even came up. And I'm like, well, why didn't you mention
I mean,
that
you
before?
know, I can get people that like.
Why
I
didn't you
I
mention it
could.
before?
I have.
No, you clearly hadn't, or I would have known about it.
Okay, you're right. All right, you're right.
It was always time management.
I'm sure.
Time
I'm sure.
management,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
woman.
Oh, I know. You're right. You're right. If Mom was sitting here, she'd be like, "He was talking about that a long time ago, Ma." That's exactly what she'd say because I did. I talked to Mom about it a couple of times, as a matter of fact, and I know she said something about you. So come on now, stop it.
And you didn't talk to me about it though. Why? Why you talk to Tom
Why?
and
Because-
Harry about
because I wasn't
everything,
for sure
but
about
you
it.
Never fucking
Because
talked
I
to
wasn't
the
for sure
direct
about it.
source person.
Because I wasn't for sure about it. And if I come to you asking you questions about
acknowledged it.
something that you weren't doing, that would offend you.
Oh, so you just acknowledged the fact that you didn't bring it up.
You're correct. I didn't bring it up because, are you listening, you fucking dumb smartass?
Oh,
Listen,
That would cause-
I didn't bring it up because I wasn't for sure. Therefore, I'm not going to bring up something that I'm not for sure of and then therefore make it look like I'm accusing you of something when I don't even know the fucking fact.
I could give you the
Look,
facts.
now-
If
now-
you ask a question, I'll give you the facts.
No, that's not the point. The point is,
What is
it would make it look like I was accusing you of doing something. I know, and you know just as well as I do, that if I went and came to you and said something like that and asked you, you'd be like, the fuck? You think I'm fucking blah, blah, blah? That's a guarantee.
That's not a guarantee.
Oh, God, whatever.
I would just clearly answer the question. And the answer would be no. And I would probably have questions about why you would think that. So
Doesn't matter why I thought that. If it's not true, then it doesn't matter. You should be like, that's not true. And why would you even entertain the rest of it? Like, why does it matter where I got the source? It was wrong.
So why did you ask me those questions? Why does it matter? I clearly was wrong. You just told me that. So why does it matter?
Different scenario.
It's really not. It's the same shit.
No, it was because I needed to figure out.
Change because I'm being straightforward.
Oh, we got a weak network. I know I have embarrassed myself so many times. I love embarrassing myself, though. It don't bother me, though. That's what I'm saying. Fucking Gumpy. Your new nickname is fucking Gumbo. And I'm Pokey.
Gotcha.
I mean Gumby. Fucking Gumby. No, I'm Gumby and you're Pokey.
Whatever you say. I'll be whoever you say I be.
I'm the brain and you're Pinky.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why not? Why not? You want to hear this?
Oh, cool.
Oh, good.
Thank you, though.
What's up, Mr. Matthew Campbell? Talked about somebody that Matt Campbell used to have, like, I can't remember what color hair it was, but I know he didn't look like fucking Chris Kringle and shit. Now this guy's got all white hair, white beard.
That means he had
white
red hair before.
Huh?
That means he must have had red hair before. Because redheads always go white. We don't go silver.
Matthew, was your hair used to be red? Sitting on the porch smoking. Speaking of porch, I heard another derogatory sentence that I heard all kinds of parents always say it. My wife called me that the first time she met me.
What?
I didn't. Huh?
What?
You called me a porch monkey.
I did not.
You did too. You're like, why are you being such a porch monkey? Get off my porch.
A lie. Again, a lie.
Yeah, because you didn't want me sitting there getting wasted on your porch.
I didn't call you a porch
And you
monkey,
said-
though.
Oh, look.
To watch Akira and relax.
Listen, he just watched Akira for the first time.
Who?
Buzz.
Oh, Buzz. Where are you?
Start turning gray at 18.
Oh, so he don't have white hair. Oh, so he started turning gray at a young age.
Yeah.
So his hair follicles are just kaputted out of any pigments. Well, I don't know.
I
know redheads always go
Guess
white.
what? I'll have white hair.
You'll probably have silver. Well, maybe not. You have some white hairs in your beard already.
Yeah. Because I
Makes me
actually
like
have
they
red
might be
hair.
silverish.
I actually have red undertone. I didn't even know that.
That's true. We found that shit out very, very real when we tried to dye your hair, didn't we?
Yeah, because I was
Actually,
trying to do my hair white, and it went like orange and shit.
Orange as fuck.
Look how nappy my hair looks right now.
You're a nappy hair person. Ooh.
That was racist.
No, it's not. That's a description of your nappy hair, not a description of your race.
No, but
Got nothing to do
you
with
you
your
said
race.
you're a nappy hair person.
Yeah, because you're a person with nappy hair.
Who are the only people that have nappy hair?
The nappy hair people.
Go ahead and
I've
say
got
it.
nappy hair.
Oh my God, you won't say. She wanted to say blacks.
Why would I say that? It's not only people that have darker skin that
I know, I'm
have
just messing
nappy
with you.
hair, you fuck.
I'm just messing with you, babe. Golly.
You mess with the wrong times. The wrong times, my dearest.
I feel like you're being a slave driver to me.
I'm being a slave driver? How am I driving you to slave work? What are you doing for me that's slaverish?
When you sit on my face for an hour and smother me and I can't get up.
You asked me to sit down there. And I said, I'll oblige. Yes.
Yeah, and then you act like you can't hear my muffled screams.
I didn't realize you need to come up for air. That's not my fault. I didn't mean to almost drown you.
You do know that because otherwise you wouldn't have handed me a snorkel last time.
I was trying to be proactive and helpful.
Yeah, can you believe Buzz he just watched Akira. What did you think about it? Fucking crazy ass movie, huh, bro? That's why I said I don't want what he had.
What?
Akira, I don't want all that much power, dude.
Oh, I know. It would kill.
How much longer for your clothes to be done? Huh?
Like an hour.
Oh.
I didn't plan on staying here. I was just gonna get them tomorrow.
Oh.
So I have to be over here early in the morning. So I don't know when Grandma's gonna come.
Man, it almost
Oh,
looks
did you
like
get
these
the
jets are trying to hit each other
vacuum?
sometimes.
I need to clean the house. It's alright, I guess I can just use the other one. But I really need to use the good one.
What's right inside there and the door's not locked?
Lock the door back.
Daniel's right there in the living room.
Oh. What's he doing?
Sleeping on the couch.
Why is he sleeping on the couch?
Probably pooped himself in his bed.
Why did he poop himself in the bed?
What the...
Dude. Just today.
Okay.
I'll do half of them. But
I'll rinse them.
you'll rinse?
Wait.
I just don't want to scrub.
Tell me, weren't you supposed to have dishes done before I got home from work?
I've been so busy.
I don't want to hear no excuses. Rinse them. Better go home and wash those dishes, young ma'am.
You said she's not a man.
I said young ma'am.
Oh. I wasn't ever told of this.
Well, I'll give you the weekend.
Oh, that's just laziness.
That's not what the deal was. You can't
No, I don't
renege on shit.
You never feel good when it comes down to getting ready to do some
I know.
chores.
Every time you hear that.
You haven't been feeling that way all day.
I wasn't about to say all day.
Oh, I'm sorry then. I apologize.
Yeah, she feels sick to her stomach when fucking she hears some words about her doing some washing of dishes. It just makes her sick. I don't blame her to an extent. You better wash them dishes, girl. This is a Rumpelstiltskin contract. You can't just.
I blame it on you.
On me?
Yeah.
Of course you do. What isn't blamed on me?
Well, because she has the same reaction as you have on things.
Oh, is that so?
I'm just playing around. I'm just playing with both of you guys. I don't care.
Oh, well, we're both
I don't know.
really
I don't know
happy.
what your guys' deal was, so I can't intervene on this. Because I don't know. So
I dare you know,
there I go. What?
not you. Stop saying.
Usually you say, "There goes a plane."
Oh my God, there's toilet paper out there.
But you said, "There you go." Like you is not a plane. She must be talking the fact that I got to stay out because I don't know anything about it. Basically, it seemed like, oh, so you're not going to well, I didn't know anything about it. That's lack of communication. I didn't know anything. Can't blame me for
Nobody
not
was
knowing.
blaming you.
I didn't say you. I didn't say you were. I said you can't blame me for.
It's a non-issue because I wasn't trying to. So you don't have to worry.
You made me miss my car wash. I was supposed to get a car wash today.
And I made you miss out?
No, you didn't. Actually. I think I'm going to take you down to get your vaccination.
You want me to die?
No. Don't spread false information.
I'm not. Why else would you have motivation to say and do something of that specific nature?
Because I want to see what it does to you before I take one.
You know what it's going to do to people by watching what it's done to other people who've already taken it to date.
They've died.
Okay, dokie, Smokey. So, expo facto, you want me to die.
And that's just from my personal experience. I'm not saying, every person that's gotten a COVID vaccination is going to die. I'm not saying that.
But probably they are.
No, that's not a fact. That's not true.
I said probably. Because all of the freaking blood clotting and the fucking side effects.
As far as their DNA or RNA changing, yes, that's a fact.
DNA.
Look at that giant. They're making these giant X's right by the sun right now.
And there you go. For real. They're making the shit out of them.
See, you use that phrase again. There you go. And this time you were specifically talking about me. You're like, there you go.
Yes.
You're right.
There you go.
But
that's what is happening.
Earlier you said you were talking about a plane when you're like, there you go.
You're right. The reason I said there you go this time is because that directly applied to earlier. So directly
applied to earlier?
Yeah, applied
earlier.
To the conversation whenever I said it a moment ago. And there you go. Because they were they're just slicing the sky with their fucking chemtrail and shit. And they're doing it so much that they're creating fake fucking clouds that
you know what's funny?
Make the fucking trails disappear.
If you were like your former self, like 6,000 years ago, your energy, like back then, or whatever, like because you were reborn again probably at some point, you just don't remember. They probably called you slick tongue, didn't they?
Oh, is that what they called me?
Like you were probably a lawyer or something like that back in the like you were probably like a money changer or something like that, like a
really?
High up like palace person. That's what your lineage said.
I didn't know that lineage. I know
You're
parts of my lineage have fucking broke people and parts of my lineage have not broke people. But ultimately, they all doing some fucking crazy business. Being alive and being dead. Being interesting in their own way, but not enough to really matter. I mean, so what if somebody inherited some humans? So what if they wanted to make new humans with the inherited humans?
You can't inherit humans.
So what if they were cattle rustlers? that was a different part of the family, but you know.
But your original people came from the Middle East.
More than likely.
I guarantee you that. Your main hometown wasn't little Irish Czech like you say. I think that if you start all the way to the beginning and you're from the lineage of Seth or Set or whatever his name is, right? Or
one of those three motherfuckers.
Cain. You were on.
Not
She was
Cain.
descended from Cain. Yeah, you were.
How do you know so much more?
I don't
than
know.
do?
I thought you said that, or was
I
it?
don't know nothing about Cain. I just know that there was fucking 3 brothers, and that's as far back as anybody in my family's been able to trace anything. And
I don't know if they can really
Seth-
actually trace that all the way that
Seth,
far either, because they didn't have DNA. They didn't have DNA testing back then. So
they followed family lineages a little better. Oh, you come from so and so's line.
I know, but I'm wondering how everybody figured that out if there was no way of testing like actual DNA, like unless like you were like tried like kept like a whole fucking diary all the way through your. Do you see what I'm saying? Like your family, like you know what I mean? Like that's why like super rich people have a crest, a family crest, because they can trace all their shit all the way back because it goes back, you know, with the crest and all that. I think what it is I think the average person wants to be able to trace their lineage all the way back, but if truly they can't because they were probably enslaved, their family was probably enslaved or blah blah, or they weren't obviously of noble stock, because we'd all have crests, wouldn't we, or sigils or some shit like that.
I don't know.
Like, because I mean, if you like every president, what's your family crest? They all have family crests, and like so, I feel like people that like know their true lineage have like family crests, and like, and it's been passed down like all, you know what I mean? Like, and so like that's how they kept records and stuff. Like, I don't know, like just because people like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. If you do like Ancestry.com, like, you know, you might be able to tell like, you know, your culture or whatever, but you're not going to be able to trace. Did you just fall asleep on me?
Sure did.
It's kind of rude.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize it.
I know I'm live. Of course I'm live. Look at this cigar. I wonder why. I need to go home and wash my hair, because it looks like I got apple pie or something in it. And my daughter shaved the back of my neck, and it, well, now that my hair's, ow. Man, there's all these little fucking hardcore crusty curls back there. They really hurt. What up? What up? Ow. My hair is like looking like I don't wash it. Honest, truly, like before I got long hair, I didn't really wash my hair ever. I ran some water over that shit, but I didn't like say like soap and shampoo that motherfucker and condition it ever. Cause I didn't really have hair. I was usually always bald. I usually have to shave my head. Oh shit, we're gonna die! Ah! Did you see that? We almost hit the back of that car, babe.
My, oh, yeah.
Babe,
What?
why do you abuse me?
You've got to be kidding right now.
Huh? I feel like you abuse me. Not like metaphorically speaking. I'm metaphorically speaking like abuse, like meaning like whenever I cook you food and you like throw it at me and you're like, I don't want to eat your shit, and you like throw my plates away of food that I make you for dinner, like it's gonna be gross or something, and you like look at me and like tell me like it looks like slop and you throw it away. Like, that's kind of abuse, I feel. Or like when you come up and you're like, hey, what's that? And I look, and then you fucking kick me in the nuts or something like that, and you say it's just for fun, you're playing, like, that's abuse. Babe, I actually fell asleep on me again. What the fuck? Are you serious right now? We better fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
do we have a cup?
do you have a cup? God, your mom's not gonna help. Oh, Jesus Christ! Here, dump that shit out. Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to grab her.
oh my God! You know I'm getting. Oh my God! How come last time I was on the live, you had to do the same thing, and you almost made me? Never mind, I'm not gonna speak of it. I will not speak of it. Is your mouth starting to salivate a lot? Like that's when you know you're gonna throw up. Like when your mouth starts salivating, it starts like, you know what I mean? I gotta try to get home as fast as I can without breaking the law. So you had a good day today?
No.
It should have been a good day because you found those keys. So it's not like you know what I mean? It would have been a horrible day if you wouldn't have found them. But at least you found those motherfuckers, you know? You know what I mean? Earlier I had the windows unrolled and my lucky dollar bill flew out the window. So I guess it wasn't that lucky now, was it? If it flew out the window, I guess. Dude, all that wood that they throw away, dude, we should go and collect that. All the fucking spare wood that they have, you know. That way I can build my tree house. I'm going to build a tree house, and it's going to be open to the public, but it's going to be called Treehouse for Tots. Just that sounds really creepy, actually.
Suggestive.
Not really.
Suggestive and some derogatory shit too.
Well, I guess it's even more creepy. I guess if you know like the area we live in. Our area is not, you know. Thank God around me personally. You know, at least the immediate, like, few houses around me aren't. Now, outside that little circle, you know, it's riddled with fucking baby touchers and all kinds of shit.
Baby touchers don't want none of this shit.
No, the last...
We made the first baby toucher leave.
Yeah, when we did have one living next to us, let's just say we weren't very nice. So we told his ass to get the fuck out. And he moved out the next day.
Middle of the night.
In the middle of the night. Like, I don't have any qualms. Like, I don't give a fuck if you like diddle some little kids or something. Dude, like, I will fucking. I'm not gonna fucking be nice to you. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're fucking. You know what I'm saying?
You're fucked up, and you fucked up another little creature.
Maybe if I didn't have fucking kids, then it'd be like, oh, you know, I'd be all right with just being like fucking goddamn fucking weird motherfucker, dude, and I probably would never talk to you. But having a little girl or even a little boy, you know, no. Yeah. Honey.
What?
Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Oh.
Man, it's been so windy today. It's been kind of really windy today. The plants look good.
Good.
What up, Aunt? Heard you had a baby. Dude, did you like get in there real close and like get video and shit? Shit's crazy, isn't it? It's weird looking, isn't it? I've seen my kids have born have been all born
Look.
the same way. No. What? I know. I saw that. So Daniel was came out of his mother's vagina, and Shamalee came out of her mommy's belly hole. Michaela fell out of her mom's vagina, meaning that like she was like Michaela was like coming out no matter what. Like there wasn't any slowing nothing down. Like I remember like sitting up in front of the ambulance and I was so drunk, I was so fucking hammered. I remember accidentally turning on the lights and shit, and I was like, I didn't do that. And I looked back there, and Michaela's head started coming out of that vagina and shit, and they were pushing it back up inside of just like the one guy was like standing back there and like took his fucking bottom of his shoe and he's like just. Huh? Oh, just getting back.
From where?
Picking up a wifey. Oh shit.
I'm good. I'm looking for
Come on, Elsa. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. Huh?
Come on, dumbasses.
Bye, Elsie.
In the yard.
Are you gonna dab? You want to dab in a second?
About 20 minutes. I gotta go get Anna.
All right. Call me whenever you get back. I bet.